Hi, I'm James Ross, lead pastor of Church on Bayshore, also known as First Baptist Church of Niceville. We're excited about all the things that God is doing to expand His kingdom. And one of the most effective ways that God expands His kingdom is through church planting. As a church, we feel led to be a part not only of what God is doing through the North American Mission Board and International Mission Board, but to be directly involved in church planting. It just so happens that God has worked things in a way that one of the members of our church who grew up in this church family feels led to plant a church. And I have with me Sean Walker. And Sean, why don't you share about what God is doing in the life of your family?
My family and I moved to Freeport from Santa Rosa Beach, where we were serving at a church. Not expecting to plant a church at all. Just wanted to move to some place that had a little more land. And in that time after we moved, God stirred in our hearts the desire to see our neighbors come to know Jesus, to see our city transformed by the gospel. And so we started having conversations with you, James, and knew that the Baptist network in the area was looking to start a church, to be part of that. And I knew for you, Freeport was an option. And so God had just put everything together, it seemed. And so we love our city. We love what God is already doing. People are flooding to Freeport. It's in the fastest growing county in Florida, fifth fastest growing county in America. There are about 7,000 people who live there, and 4,000 of them live in one neighborhood. And we just want to reach these people, because if people are coming, we want to greet them with the gospel. And we're excited to do it. There's one other Baptist church in Freeport, and there's just no way that one church could meet the demands of so many people.
You mentioned that this is something that not only God has put on your heart, but it's been on the hearts of many of our churches and leaders of our churches for some time now. And we just believe that God is calling our church to lead the way and being the sending church to help see this work started. So one of the ways that we are going to be involved and participate in what God is doing is by making a financial commitment. So we do plan to be the lead giver in the planting of this church. However, we realize that it takes way more than one church to really enable a church to do all that God has called it to do. And so I'll say it for you. One of the ways that you can partner with Sean and Bethany and them as they get their work started is by a financial commitment. I know that ideally it would be a 5-year financial commitment, but any type of commitment, even a one-time gift, would certainly go a long way in helping to see this work started. Sean, what are some other ways that people can partner with you in planting this church?
Well, the number one way is to pray. Whatever we plan, whatever we hope to do, we can't do anything unless God enables it by His Spirit. So pray that He would pour out His Spirit in Freeport, that people would be receptive to the gospel, that people would be committed to the work, that they would want to sacrifice for this work. So pray that God would do something in Freeport. And then secondly, if you or someone in your church lives in this area and has a desire to be part of a church plant, we would love for people to join our core group. We're looking for about 50 to 75 adults to really get things going before about June of 2021. So if you know someone, or if you are that person who would like to be part of a church plant, please contact me. My name is Sean again, and you can contact me by email at sean@churchonbayshore.org, or you can call me or text me. My number is 850-842-0032.
Well, we're excited to see all that God does through the planting of this church.